Morning lads, just a quick one this morning with regards to your seals inside here, the 2240, 2250, 2260, they're all the same. Chances are most of the time you strip your gunners because your seals is gone and you're leaking CO2. Obviously you know how to get your valve out now, so you take your valve out, and this is what you're faced with. This is your valve. You have a seal here which is a CO2 seal. That's where your CO2 cart sits against when you tighten up. Normally you put a couple of drops of oil on your CO2 cart, so when you tighten up, just in case the cart has a tendency to turn or twist and chew that face, a little bit of lubricant helps seals it, helps it rotate. Some of these are thread locked in, you might need two pairs of pliers. Some aren't, they're crack and open dead easy. 9 times out of 10 it's going to be that seal that leaks, and you see it when you fire your gun after you put a new cart in. You'll hear the hiss straight away. If it hisses and it's coming out the barrel and you hear it out the barrel, or if you cock it and you hear it out the breech, it's usually your valve stem seal. So I'll show you what goes on. Open the valve up like so, and this is the head, valve head. Yeah, for a better word, valve head, yeah. And that there is a seal. Very rare they go. They do get brittle, but it's very rare they go. And then you have your CO2 seal. Drop your exhaust valve, or stem, sorry. You have your spring, and your stem, and your pierce pin. You have a seal here, which is your valve stem seal. And that seals on the inside of that face in there, and it's held shut by the spring. Now these seals do wear, but you can't replace just that seal, or nobody's come up with a good enough replacement to fix this. This is just a one hit item. Throw in a bin, buy a new one. A couple of quid, maybe it's less than a tenner delivered, but it saves all the clot and all the faff about. So that goes in there like so. You put your spring in on top, and then your valve head with the seal, and then it all screws together nice and tight. Doesn't have to be over tight, just nipped. Now when it comes to replacing CO2 cart seals, there's a guy called John Small on eBay, and he produces the seals, and he also produces the replacement transfer port seal, which goes between your valve and your barrel. It's the little one that we took out earlier on, which is a two-piece item, and John has made it so that it's still a two-piece item, but it's all in one, if that makes sense. And that's what they look like compared to the standard one. They're a bigger bore. The whole thing is rubberized with a brass insert, rather than this affair, which has a tendency to move and leak because your barrel twists to move and leak. So John manufactures these. He's on eBay. That's his name on eBay, and he manufactures these, and he manufactures these, and you cannot beat them. Better quality than the Crosman. They're reusable over and over again. They're great product. I would recommend everybody use them on a rebuild. So get yourself on and get them, as well as your screw kits from Gary, and you won't go far wrong when you're rebuilding your gun. So pretty much once this is back in, that would sit on top like so, and then when you put your barrel together, the whole thing comes together and you sandwich it all together, so it makes a perfect seal, and that's what you'll end up looking like. But I'll show you that later when I put it all together. At the minute, CO2 seal. Just lever it out gently. Watch me stab myself. Oh, tell you what, use a flat, it's much easier. There we go, straight out first time. So that's your normal seal, and that's the one John supplies. It's tapered, it's got a slight taper. I don't know if you can see that, slight taper there. So the taper goes to the bottom, so it locks it in. Push it in, and in she goes. There she is, sitting nice. So that's your seal in there. Still use oil on your CO2 carts when you put it together. Still use a little bit of oil. You've got to help it fit and seal nice. And that's all there is to it. There's nothing, no big dramas or changing your seals. That's all there is to it. So get yourself a TP, which is transfer port. It's renowned for being called a TP, just short for transfer port. And that's your CO2 cart seal. They're usually what leaks. They're the common ones. So pop onto eBay, get yourself one of each, and that's you done. And that's all the seals is required inside the valve. What I'll do in the next video, I'll show you how it all goes together, including fitting the TP either into a steel breech or into the plastic one. But we'll see what happens next time. Thank you.